Hello and welcome back to the channel. And okay, I'm now a bit excited because I got the idea for the channel with all the hate content about Bloodlines and Vampire around there to get responses to these people and for the games we love and want to support. So my YouTube page is flooded with all these channels and the clickbait. I never clicked on it. It's already enough to see it. I heard about this stuff on Reddit or Discord and Premiere. I picked one and decided to take a look at it, comment it, and I I hope I can stay professional and don't lose myself because I know me. I tried not to get too personal. I don't know what I will see. I never clicked on this video, as I said, and let's go. First we have a description here. Bloodlines 2's first clan reveal is pathetic. Yeah, it's an opinion. What can I say? People can have opinions. The Chinese room, at least on the surface, are doing an even worse job than Hardsuit left with his IP. Yeah, that already starts. I really want to know how people know this. Yeah, the Hardsuit Labs got kicked out completely. Yeah, even after hiring professionals to save the game, which said, yeah, nope, this is not savable. It got trashed. Yeah, and I mean, we all know so much, maybe, about the whole process. So what was going on at Hardsuit Labs? What's now going on with TCR? What's going on? It's mind-baffling. Everything I saw so far on the surface looked better with Unreal Engine 5. The combat wasn't as janky. The animations will be there because we saw a lot of things, and I mean, to be fair, at this point, he couldn't know that. But this TCR is doing worse than Hardsuit Labs. This is just, yeah, that's another opinion. Yeah, this is not based on facts or anything, and we talk about the two games in an alpha state. Yeah. Okay, providing a masterclass, oh the sarcasm, and how not to get people excited about a game, they recently unveiled the first of 6 Fort launched with paid DLC, exclamation mark, clans you can choose from Bruja. Okay, paid DLC is so far not true. Maybe true, but we don't know. Nobody said that these are paid DLCs. It is just announced that we get DLCs. We can guess that these are paid ones, at least 6, because it will be a standalone. But running around now and say it is fact that we will get paid DLCs, you have no source for that, so I wouldn't run around and spread these things. Okay, let's get into it.
Christmas has come early, it feels like, because we got no Bloodlines 2 news for ages. Suddenly we're getting dev interviews, we're getting gameplay footage, and now we've gotten our first clan reveal. At least it would feel like Christmas if the game was actually looking good. Instead, it's an absolute mess, a joke, we must have been very bad, Santa's put coal in our sacks. But we've got the comedy show at least. We've got Chinese room developing.
Why am I doing it? It's already so painful. This is just filled with polemics. It's Christmas. Ha 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 ha. It's a clown show. It's a mess. It's a fucking alpha. We see an alpha. Alphas doesn't look good.
Paradox are at the helm, publishing, so we know at the least it's going to be something to laugh at, and there's more of that today. I was actually debating talking about this clan reveal because it is so pathetic that you could blink and miss it. But I've actually found some more information since the initial video came out the other day. So there's a little bit to go over, and it does not disappoint depending on what you want out of this. If you're looking for a quality RPG, if you're looking for the next Elden Ring, the next Baldur's Gate 3, then I've got some NFTs to unload on you. But if you're looking for something to laugh at, this could be pretty good. The first...
I don't know why you compare a game like Baldur's Gate 3 with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. They're both RPGs, but one is turn-based, isometrical, the other one is first person. Yeah. It's just like, let's compare, I don't know, VW Golf to a Ferrari, because they are both cars. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I don't say, and it's not, it's just, apples and, I don't know, and oranges, it's not the same thing. Let's go.
First clan reveal is the Brujar, or the Bruar, or whatever it was called. It's been a while since I've played the first game. If Chinese Room can be incompetent, so can I.
Okay. Okay, I now have a hint. This guy doesn't know how to pronounce the clan right. Not a big deal, no, not every person needs to. But it's a long time since I played the first game, and I think this guy is not involved in anything else regarding Vampire the Masquerade, the World of Darkness, the IP, the role-playing games, any other games which are out. And TCR is not incompetent. They released some games which were priced, and they could expand their roster, and they managed to get this IP and do their best as they can. And so far, I mean, I'm not a yes man running around saying this will be good, because I don't know. I don't know. It still can be trash, but it still can be decent, it still can be good, we don't know. But this guy just played Bloodlines 1 at some point and now is entitled, it seems.
But the first playable clan, they've come out and said, "Good evening, Kindred. Today the countdown begins. We're revealing the first of 4 playable clans, available at release in fall 2024 in Bloodlines 2. Following launch, 2 additional clans will be made available in DLC, one giving you a new way to experience the game, and another offering a completely unique Seattle story." Don't you just love it when a game's not even out? It's been in development hell. They announced this years ago, getting our money via pre-orders. They demanded our money, and still, after all this time, they aren't even trying to sell us on just the product.
Nobody demands your money, nobody forces you to pre-order. If you don't want to pre-order, then don't do it. Simple thing. And they absolutely were very transparent that they said everybody can refund, it's no problem. And it was open the whole time, you could refund whenever you want. So it wasn't like they were stealing from you. Yeah, this is just not correct.
That people have paid money for at this stage. They're still talking about additional purchases in the future. If there's 6 clans in total, including the DLC, and we only get 4 at the start, basically they're saying, hey, a third of the game's going to be missing. You're going to have to pay extra for it, even though this is going to be a full price game. That's...
If 2 clans are missing and 1 is standalone, then this is not a third of the game is missing, then a third of the clans is missing. Yeah, so this is not a whole game which is missing. Yeah, it's not like you cut the game in 3 pieces and 1 piece is 6 clans. Yeah, I don't know.
Surely shows competence confidence in the product, right? If they can't even talk about what they're delivering, they're already talking about you spending more money down the track. So we're off to an absolutely fantastic...
Nope, they never said it. I want to know where they said in this text that they want more money. Again, we can assume DLC can cost money extra. My take is the first DLC clan is for free and the standalone clan will be charged. So, and will be part of the pre-order, I guess. Like Hardsuit Labs did it too. Yeah, why is that a problem now? Hardsuit Labs did it too. We had pre-orders. Every fucking game company is doing it. It doesn't make the Chinese room more or less competent if they're doing pre-orders, if they announce DLCs. Everybody's doing it. And yeah. But they never said in this text here that they charge extra.
Fantastic start. They do say that no huge surprise in which clan's boot is kicking open the door first. Don't get too comfortable though, there's always something unexpected in the world of darkness. If this game was actually good, that would be a big surprise. They would sweep me off my feet if that was the case. But they've got the video of the first clan reveal, and we're gonna watch it because we're gonna be in for something very, very interesting here. Did you blink? Because if you blinked, you might have missed it. I had to rewatch it a couple of times. I thought I must have got distracted and missed that whole reveal. That was literally it. I can't even break that down because if I try and pause, I'm going to miss the whole thing. It's going to be over.
You can break it down. Check out my channel.
This just really, really shows confidence, does it? They've got the clan reveal, and we're talking about a 15-second trailer where half of that was logos and branding. This is meant to be the big moment, showing off gameplay, showing off combat, and they're not even confident enough to do that.
It's not about confidence, that's another guess. What do you believe? That the Chinese room is sitting in the office? No, don't release anything because Esteldan wants to see something. I said I don't want to get personal, but this is just... Yeah, the joke is on you because it's a clan reveal teaser. There is nothing about gameplay footage, no in-depth gameplay. It was never announced. And if you would check on the Chinese room, you would know that we get 4 clans this year. In January we get a full gameplay trailer. There you will get your gameplay and we are all eager to see it. And yeah, they don't have to show. First clan reveal is like, reveal the first clan. The video is doing that. I mean, if you try to be objective a bit and not emotional all the time, you would understand that.
Talk. They've been happy to do live streams, interviews where they talk about how the game is great, it's all coming along so well, but when it's time to put their money where their mouth is, to show the fruits of their labor, that's what they came up with. Fortunately, they continue to talk. So there's the video. Here's what we're happy to show you. Now we're just going to talk about what we're doing because we can't really show anything that could embarrass us. We're a little bit worried. They then go into the history of the...
Yeah, again, they never said that. It's just... My main job is working with children, yeah. It continues a bit. Yeah, now I got personal, I know, but this is just too much. So why do you even do a video about this stuff if you hate everything you see? I can tell you because you try to get clicks and attention based on negatives. Yeah, it's not about an analytics, it's not objective, it's just trashing it. Everything you can, why you do it? Clicks. I guess. If I'm wrong, tell me, but yeah.
The Bruger and who they are. Talking about them having supernatural strength. Not a lot of that actually showcased in the video, but sure, we can use our imagination. You then got these screenshots, not actually in-game screenshots.
Yeah, you see it. You see it in the reveal trailer, and you see it in this trailer. If you are competent, and you can put all videos you see together, and you have a bigger picture. But yeah, maybe too much.
Unless they've gone for a cartoon art style and haven't shown us any of that. But it looks more like an intern drew these up maybe on their lunch break, and it was an example of how the game could be if it was actually cool, if they were able to.
My wife is an artist, and I would love to see from you how you could make this stuff in a lunch break. Try it. It's just so disrespectful.
Actually do all the things that would make this game great, but just aren't possible because they're rushing it. They want to get it out the door ASAP.
They're working 4 years on it when it's done next year. 4 years. 4 years is not rushing anything. Yeah, 4 years work is not rushing it.
Chinese room of promise paradox that this is going to be a game that's quick to develop, quick to get out, quick to take people's money. Quality is the last thing.
I would like to see a source where you can prove the paradox was saying this. I doubt it.
On their mind. But this is quite important, playing a Bruiser in Bloodlines 2. If you're a player who leaves the shadows to the cowards, knows the front line is where the fun is, and idealistically rebels against power, the Bruiser are your clan. In Bloodlines 2, Clan Bruiser will offer a brutal melee playstyle with its abilities, known as disciplines, getting you into the fray and rewarding you for staying there. So you're going to be rewarded for going for combat first. Don't go for stealth. Don't go.
It's Clan Bruiser. What do you expect?
Yourself out of situations if you want to be a Bruiser, because you will be rewarded apparently. And this has all been.
It's Clan Bruiser. What do you expect? I mean, they are the philosophers. You have presence, and I guess you can have some kind of different playstyle, but my god, I don't play Bruiser in a video game to talk. Nobody does.
Exemplified in the video. So supposedly that 15 seconds showed this all off. It gave us a real breakdown on what we can expect. I've got to be honest,
nobody said
this
it.
part really makes it clear. They say that our Bruiser uses charge to gain a burst of momentum, grab an enemy, drag them with you, and body slam them into a wall. Now, if we look at this video again, and we look at exactly what's going on. Crack the neck, body slam it into the wall. I honestly think that this is the only piece of combat that they've actually crafted, because they're so specific here about grabbing an enemy.
Nope, you see in the reveal trailer from the whole game a lot more with potence, like the slam in the ground. For example, if you want to see more Bruiser style combat, check the trailer out. They can show more, they just decided to not to, and that's okay, it's their choice.
Dragging them, body slamming them into the wall, and then that's exactly what they showed us. That was all they had to offer. That 10 seconds or so, slamming them into the wall. Nothing else, not even just punching, general combat. I think this is all they've actually developed, is this one move. And they've sat there, they've given themselves a round of applause. We've actually created something that...
So, you want to tell me that after 3 years, that's all they have? Are you serious?
Let's get it out there so people can see that we're not just sitting on our asses.
It's still 5 minutes.
Who we're not able to put a game together. We need to be different. This is what we've got. This is what they've got to show for it. They then say, don't assume you're limited to charging just one enemy either. So I was wrong, because they've created the ability to charge, but you can also charge more than one. Wow, there's going to be a lot to do in Bloodlines 2. They then say that in early 2020...
Did you watch the narrative talk video? Or did you just skip it? And is this your take? I'm just asking. So you skip everything else, you watch a small clip, and then you read some sentences, and that's your take on knowing what the whole game, which will be some hours long, is about? I can't do that. Would like to. Teach me.
We will be back with a complete list of Bruger discipline powers you'll be able to use in game, because they haven't created them.
That's not right. No, that's right. That's not right.
This is probably the first thing they've done.
Bullshit.
They've got it out there and they're scrambling to come up with anything more.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Even though this game is 12 months away at the most from releasing, they are still struggling. It's not all together and they're just polishing, trying to iron out the bugs. There are fundamental games.
It's alpha. It needs to be ironed out.
Made or crafted yet. That is what it sounds like. I don't know that for sure, but read between the lines.
You don't know.
Why are they talking about one specific mechanic if they have loads more? Surely they'd be hyped.
Because you see that in this teaser. Yeah. It's connected. And of course, that's right. You can say, yeah, why don't talk about more? Why don't you show more? Of course you can do that, and I know where it's coming from, but here specifically it's just too much searching. It's just nitpicking at this stuff, and based on this it's just guessing. Yeah, I mean, I'm repeating myself now, but it doesn't stop.
All of this up. You've got another cool image of fire, it looks like. Face a bit blurred. Blue hair. But you've got the jacket, you've got the pants, got the boots, cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Talk about what's next. Bruger is the first of 4 clans available at release in fall 2024. Next week we'll be back with the second clan. We're going to have more. Is this going to be 15 seconds, or are they going to double it? Are we going to get 30 seconds next time? Who knows? They're going to have a break for Thanksgiving, and then they'll come back with another clan. So over the next month or so, we'll be seeing a few of these shown off. If we look and discuss, this is all through Steam that we're looking at now, so we can actually see some opinions from fans, and surely people are going to be getting excited. What they've shown off, this is incredible. They've exceeded.
It's already interesting that this word fan is used, because when I take a look at other nerdy media like the Marvel community or so, it's always we fans are angry, every fan hates everything, the fans are angry, disappointed, and enraged. I don't think every person commenting there is a fan. And fan from what? The first game, from RPGs, from the whole IP. So you are certainly not a fan, because if you are a fan, you love something and you stand behind it, you discuss it, and of course you can get emotional, I get it too. And not everything I saw so far is my thing, but I don't know how the final product will look like. And if I don't like anything, then I'm not a fan, and I leave it. Like Star Wars, for example. At some point you have to let go.
Expectations, all my doubts, my worries have been resolved. Apparently not. Not inspiring. Absolutely, someone says. The Bruger are more than just combat mechanics. I don't like where this is going. Why the fuck was this a video 15 seconds? So the game isn't close to being out yet, and we already know some clans are behind DLC paywalls. You've read my mind. This is what I'm saying, that the game isn't even ready. They can barely show it, and they're still trying to sell us more. They still care about more money. No, the $60, $70, that's not enough. Some of you have already pre-ordered. We need to start talking about what else we're going to sell you. You can't even design one clan. You've proven it. I'm sure you'll deny it if you're called out on it, but 15 seconds, one mechanic, one combat mechanic. They're probably so proud because all of their other games have been walking simulators. This is...
I just waited for it. I fucking waited for it. So what do you want? Do you want to see more in-depth stuff of Bloodlines? And these walking simulators were packed with strong narrative, atmosphere, personal drama and horror. And guess what the pillar stones of the World of Darkness, especially Vampire the Masquerade, is? Guess what?
It's very new for them. They feel like they've done such a great job, but you go to any other studio who makes games with actual gameplay, that is just something that happens. Now, I've said this before, but I'm seeing so much online, on the Vampire subreddit, on the Steam forums, so many people nostalgic for the Hardsuit Labs version. You have to massively screw up to a tremendous...
Yeah, and that's the thing I still don't understand, that the Hardsuit Labs version is in some kind, some kind of legendary status. It was an alpha. If you don't like this combat mechanics of the Bruja, dear Esteldan, then take a look at the combat of the Hardsuit Labs version, which looked terrible, with this weird combat flip, with bullet spongy enemies, weapons which break, and you need to find them again. Yeah, if you like that more, I don't know, or the stuff with Brian Mitsoda got fired, yeah, of course, I wasn't happy about that too, because Brian Mitsoda did a lot of things for Bloodlines 1, but he is not the master. And he didn't get kicked out by Paradox or any other person from there. He got kicked out by Hardsuit Labs before Hardsuit Labs got kicked out of Paradox. So I don't know why you create a legendary status about a company which got their experience with online multiplayer shooters, and then they wanted to do an immersive sim. And that's okay for you and for the fans, but the studio, which is active for some years, won prizes, and showed that they can create a narrative, they are incapable for a vampire game. I don't understand it. I'm open for explanations, but that's off. I don't get it. Absolutely not.
Tremendous extent to have people going back to that.
2 minutes.
Hardsuit Labs version. Come on, guys.
Because it's
doing some research, people do need to keep in mind that Hardsuit, or at least Paradox on behalf of Hardsuit, hired a professional fixer of the game industry.
Who couldn't fix
someone
it.
to go in who specializes in titles that are in development hell. He reviewed what Hardsuit Labs were doing, and he went back to Paradox and said, this game is not salvageable. You should cut your losses. I know that I'm a professional when it comes to fixing things, but this is so broken it can't be fixed. I think Hardsuit did a better job presenting something, getting it in our faces, and saying, hey, we're...
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you are good at presenting something, then you are just... Yeah, that's not wrong. That's not the real deal. Yeah, you can build a car which looks good and fancy and sounds great and make some presentation videos and everything is like, whoa. And then you buy it and drive it and it's shit. So why is it so important how to present a product when the product is actually crap? Yeah? Why do you prefer that? I don't understand that. Why do you prefer that? Why it is so important how you present something? I mean, of course we could talk about how well it is marketing-wise, but I think the marketing for Bloodlines 2 is not even starting. Yeah, you can't pre-order it again. This is just showing us stuff. This is nothing more. But Hardsuit Labs sugar-coated stuff, presented real bad combat. I mean, the city looked really cool, but yeah, this climbing up walls thing wasn't nice. Yeah, everything looked so out of the facial animations during dialogue. Yeah, why do you want that? Why do you want that game? I don't understand it, and I don't know why other people want it and say this is better than the TCR version. Yeah, I mean, we had the 20 minutes, I think, gameplay demo from Bloodlines 2, and we will get in January a deeper look at the new version, and then we can start to compare it actually. Yeah, for now.
we're doing something similar to Bloodlines, but they were incompetent. That game was going nowhere. Maybe Brian Mitsoda, maybe he did a good job with the writing.
I guess so, yeah.
Everything else was going to be a mess.
Okay, here I have to fully agree to Esteldan. I guess that Brian Mitsoda did a great job on the writing, because he can do that. But we don't know how well he fits into, yeah, a company which wants to produce a final product. But I won't speculate, yeah? We don't know that. But from the titles I played, Brian Mitsoda can deliver, and I agree here.
So don't think that was the glory days, that going back to there would have been something great. That was a total shambles, but this is possibly worse, because we know they're incompetent, they can barely show us anything that works, and the presentation sucks. The character looks stupid, the NPCs, the dialogue, the writing, it's pathetic, but this seems to be all we're going to get. At the very least, we can laugh about it. I was a bit late on this particular clan reveal, but I'm going to cover the next ones, because if I can even get a handful of people to not pre-order, if this genuinely is rubbish, then that's a good thing. Again, if I'm wrong, if they blow us away, if they just...
Here you have it. This guy doesn't want to support the game, he wants to destroy it. I want to get people to not pre-order. Yeah. Because of 15 seconds. Amazing.
Suck at marketing this, but it is incredible. I will eat my words. I will humbly play it and enjoy it, but let's be honest, that's...
I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't think that if the game is great, you will come back and say, I'm sorry. Because you don't have the dignity for it with that style of talking, I highly, highly doubt it.
Probably not going to happen. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers. Bye.
Wow. That was something. And I really get more. So I think because I now watch one of these kinds of videos, I get tons of it now. I don't know how I will proceed from here, because this is already giving me so many headaches. Again, I'm not a yes man. I don't say, hey, run to Paradox and pre-order buy everything, stuff, I don't know. There are things we can talk about, but I mean, what do I have here? I don't trust them. Third clan reveal, yeah, of course. Don't trust them. Then we have this guy here. Disappointing. Atrocity. Let's get words. Bad. Everyone hates Bloodlines too. Yeah, everyone. No, not me. So that sentence alone is a lie again. And the thing, I don't hate it. I don't love it, because how can I love something which is not there or hate it? Bloodlines 2 is not existing. It's not out. I cannot hate. I cannot love it. So everyone hates it. That's not true. So yeah, it was a bit exhausting to watch this. And I don't know if I will continue watching everything from Esteldan and make a response, because I believe I will repeat me over and over and over again. But I think I will take a look at other content creators to at least say something. Yeah, and I hope that there is a bit more nuance and not just this polemic, overly sarcastic overacting going on. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, and hope to see you next time. Bye.